Hey, I'm back. Another exciting video today. Back on the old 85 Dodge. We got involved with tractor pulling too much. That's just a whole nother story. Not even gonna get into it right now. But I wanted to get back on the Dodge because I have a timeline for this thing. I got a lot of work to do. I'd like it to be ready for next spring. The earliest, maybe summer. Fingers crossed. So today I'm going to be putting the front brakes back on. We're not going crazy with the brakes. Well, let me rephrase that. We're putting new front brakes on. I haven't replaced any of the brake lines yet. I haven't replaced the rear drums or anything back there yet. Essentially all I'm trying to do is just get it to where the truck has front brakes so I can stop it. I want to take it for a test ride to see how the transmission sounds, because this was a plow truck. It was a state plow truck. So, God, a lot of cobwebs under here. It was a state plow truck. So, you know, it only has 78,000 miles on it, but I'm sure it wasn't the friendliest 78,000 miles a truck could get. So, yeah. So let's get started. I gotta position the camera as such so you guys could kind of see what's going on. I don't know if we can do this. Don't mind the Blair Witching at the moment. Let's see. Oh. Maybe if I can back it up just a smooth scotch. Ah, there we go. You got a bird's eye view. So, there you go. Axle. I've already, well, let's do this. Go back to my pretty mug. Hey, I've already gone ahead and taken the old stuff off. It's been out here exposed like this long enough. I'm gonna replace everything. I got new calipers. The pads were actually pretty new, so we're gonna keep them. All the seals, bearings, everything is good, surprisingly. Somebody did maintain the truck, so we're gonna reuse all that because it, like I said, it's basically brand new, or it looks brand new. And like I said, we checked it out. It seems good. So I'm going to go into the garage. I'm going to get the new rotor. I'm going to get the hub assembly. If I say the wrong words, you know what it is. I don't give a crap. So I got to put the rotor on the hub assembly. Then we're going to put the hub assembly over the axle. And I'm going to have to reposition the camera. So first things first, let's go get that. All right, so zoom this, oh, not zoom, let me move this down. So here is the, I suck at this. Here's the hub assembly. I'm gonna put the rotor on top of that. Like I said, we've gone through everything in here, checked it all out. Everything looks good, so we're okay to reuse it. Again, it looked fairly new. So let me go get the rotor. I got these off of Rock Auto. They were a closeout, so I got a good deal. All right. Voila. Step one. Step two. Let's put the bolts in. I was smart. I put everything in a box. So I knew where the hell it was. Chasing washes. So yeah, tractor pulling. We put that electronic fuel pump on and we thought we were golden. The thing was going crazy. It was like an animal. And we showed up, we hooked up to the sled, and it stalled twice right at the line. So I don't know if it was a combination of, you know, my wife not letting it rev up for a minute, and it was getting too much fuel and she just took off. I don't know. It seemed like it's just getting too much fuel, so I was pretty much fed up. I've never been defeated by a piece of machinery or equipment in my life. This one's pretty close. So we're gonna take that off and try a different fuel setup. Hopefully that works. Back to this. Tighten them down now. Oh no! Vibrated the table too much. Let's see what we got here. We're still there. Whoa. All right, so pretty straightforward. Hi. There you go. That's bolted in. Now we're ready to start putting it on the truck. All right, so we got spindle nut, the lock, the other spindle nut, and the bearing. So, like I said, we inspected all of them. They seem pretty good. I'm gonna hit them with some brake clean, clean everything up, re-grease everything, and get to work. So, get some stuff. I left all my tools on the other side of the truck because I was on that side first. Pretty clean. It's on sale at Napa. It's like Christmas. I know, you clean them up just to grease them. Get them all dirty again. Alright. Now I don't have a socket to put these on, but as you can see, someone already was nice enough and made chisel marks for me. So I'm going to use my handmade chisel screwdriver and I'm going to put these back on because I'm professional like that. See? Somebody really banged on that one. Alright, so it's that. I'm going to put on some more grease. Going over it because there's a piece of rust on that one. I know, guys at home thinking real explicit, huh? Perverts. I like lots and lots of lube. Alright, spread it all on this bad boy here. Grease is cheap. Use lots of it. Bit of nastiness right there. Alright. It's good to me. I'm gonna change my gloves. I don't feel like getting my hands dirty today. Plus, my wife bought me a plethora of gloves, so I can sacrifice a few. Alright, let's go get the assembly. Here we go. It's got a little weight to it. Not too bad. It's a bad Larry on. Okay. That's what you wanted. All right. Like I said, I like to do lots and lots of grooves. Makes things easier. The good thing is this truck is gonna go in the garage once the cab comes off, and it'll be out of the elements for a while. I mean, it's pretty rusty under here, but surprisingly nothing is on the frame, nothing is rotted, so that's a good thing. All right, I am eventually going to buy the sockets. It'll be a worthwhile investment. Go get my specialty tools. Specialty tools. A ball peen hammer and a filed old, I think it's a Craftsman screwdriver that I found on the side of the road. So, yeah. Let's see if I can get this camera without dropping it for a third time. Actually get it into the action, see if you guys can see. Dropping the camera. I switched stands, so looks like you guys should get a good view of this here. Right in the action. So anyway, before my phone rang and the camera fell again, so I got the spindle nut on. I have to tighten it. Got to use my specialty tools. Gotta sit on the ground because I don't have a big expensive garage. And then we start the painful process of spinning this with the chisel, or in my case, a screwdriver that I filed. Sometimes it pops free, stiffens up, pops free, so you can get in there and Turn it by hand. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the tractor pulling. I can, you know, build tractors for what they're made to do. And apparently this tractor I built, I did all the right moves on it, but it's somehow defeating me. And I can't take it anymore. It's kind of frustrating. I don't think I'm gonna give up. I think I'm just gonna keep plugging away. You know, guys' egos. Oh, you can't get a tractor to work. That's fine. Not there to impress you anyway. Maybe I just like seeing my wife on a tractor. Did you ever think of that? I did go see Beetlejuice 2 this weekend. It was good. I think it was just, I was just more or less excited to see Michael Keaton back on the big screen as Beetlejuice. Yeah, I don't want to put any spoilers out. I do have a podcast that I do. I am a big horror movie guy. Have been all my life. And it's called the Oscara Podcast, which I do the podcast with my buddy Mark from England and my friend Katie, who is a local artist and a former bandmate. Because the other thing I can do really good is I can play the drums. So yeah, Oscara Podcast, check it out. We'll be talking about the Beetlejuice review. All right, that's on. So this locking nut should be keyed. There it is. So that's down there. You can see it there. So probably gonna need my picks for this because I needed it on the other side. Had a guy drive by the other day. I'm a bit, you know, I got international stuff everywhere. And all my tractors are international, and, you know, my trucks are all international. And he says, "Hey, what are you doing with that?" I said, "I'm gonna restore it," meaning the truck. And he said, "Well, that's not an international." I said, "No, it's my other favorite love." And he goes, "What's that?" I said, "It's a Mopar." So I just thought that was kind of funny. I did grow up working on Mopars, Chryslers. Like I said in previous videos, the first car I ever worked on was a 71 Plymouth Duster with my dad. Way back in 1992, I think, is when he got it. So yeah, screwing around with things ever since. I think by this point, though, I am a certified YouTube mechanic. Which there's a lot of good, different channels to check out. I like that Dylan McCool. He's got a good channel. He's a Mopar guy. I guess that's why I like him. But yeah, he's got a good channel. Check him out. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. But you know, guy's pretty good. I'll give him a plug. That's if anybody's watching my videos. He's got a big fancy garage, which I'll get one day. And there go my dogs. They're talking to the neighbors. Probably the cows across the street, or somebody's walking by, but mostly the cows across the street. I live on like one of the last remaining roads in Brooklyn that's like farmland. I don't have big farmland, but I live across the street from a bison farm. It's pretty cool. Dog hair. And I know you're probably saying, which means you're not, but I know you're probably saying, why didn't you sand all this down and paint it? Because I'm gonna. Just not right now. The goal right now is to get this back together. Fire the truck back up. Send her down the road. Listen to the transmission. And get her back in the driveway. Get everything stripped off of it. And get the cab off. Get the motor out. And then we will go through everything. Come on. See now, old man Ben. Called him old man Ben. Ben's got nice chisels. I got a screwdriver that I pretend is a chisel. He's home working on his air conditioning. Crapped out. I went apple picking yesterday, if you care. That was pretty cool. Put all my fall decorations up. Hence fall. Didn't say Halloween, because it's not Halloween yet. Just like Christmas, I don't put any Christmas decorations up until it's December. Because Thanksgiving is truly my second favorite holiday. Halloween's my first, but Halloween is Halloween isn't the same as what it was when I was a kid, because nobody goes out. It's kind of weird. I always go to my parents' house every Halloween, and we always end up going for a walk around my old neighborhood. And when I was a kid, and you know, this particular neighborhood, I think it was the 90s. Moved in the late 80s, so I was there in the 90s, whatever. The streets was always packed with kids out trick-or-treating, and just as the years went on, the streets are pretty empty. And you know, we hand out candy, because where I am, nobody trick-or-treats on this road. You know, you hand out candy, and you end up with more candy than you give out. I don't know. Halloween's getting kind of weird. We do these trunk-or-treats now and everything. Alright, I need more parts. Gotta go find you. Where's my box? Okay, locking hub assembly. Gasket sealer on there. I don't have any. So I'm gonna have to, it's a simple fix. I ran out, but it's a simple fix. We'll get some and put it on, and everything will be okay. Lots and lots of grease. Pack it up, pack it in. Buddy house pain pan. Alright. This bad mamma jammer on. Empty both holes. Let's sucker in with more grease. Lots and lots of grease. Yeah, this poor Dodge, man. She didn't have the easiest life. Survived lots of New England winters when we used to get harsh winters. Now we don't really get harsh winters anymore. Don't know what he did with the tree little screws for this thing. I don't know. Alright, gotta get more stuff. Be back. Ooh. Enjoy that view. Make way for Lord Helmet. Alright, things and stuff. Ugh. Now, I don't know if the screws for the lever are missing at the moment. Let's start a little. Alright. Anti-seize. That is a nope. Guess it's the right. Ben worked on this side. Not saying he did anything wrong, he just... I didn't see if these were new bolts or not. Clearly I'm seeing them now. I think the wife is getting pretty good at editing, so she might be able to time lapse this so you don't have to sit here through this boring process. You know what I forgot? Wafungal. Forgot to put the snap ring on. Cool. Alright, let's do that. That's next on the agenda. So there's a little groove at the end of the spindle that the snap ring kind of paps onto. I have seemed to misplace my snap ring pliers, so we're going to use not snap ring pliers, which I think they should work. They worked on the other side. No, they're not going to work on this side. Yeah, bastard. That sounds good. Almost. I gotta contend with the grease. Cool. That's why I got rubber on. Rubber gloves, that is. Alright, let's try it this way. The only thing I do cheat on a little bit around Christmas time is I do like Christmas music, so I will cheat with that. I know it's not very manly, but whatever. We're making a mess over here. We're making a good mess over here. I would remember to just put it on. I wouldn't have packed it with grease. I could have seen what the hell I was doing. Snap ring pliers. Gotta put that on the shopping list. Because I had no idea where the hell mine went. It's not a very hard ring to get on. Oh. I know. If I had the damn snap pliers, I'd be done already. I get it. But I'm stubborn. But it works so well on the other side. Yeah. Maybe going to Napa. Because I don't want to break the snap ring. I just want it to snap. We'll get it. Just get it started up, but it'll be alright. Maybe a little at a time. Oh, your mother's ass. Just want to make sure I got that not back far enough to hit the groove. Man, I wish I could find my snap ring pliers. I'd be done already. What did I say? Grease is cheap, so I want snap ring pliers. Annoyance level 50. Can't tell if I got the nut far enough back because there is a groove. But that snap ring is sitting. Or no. Or I possibly could be a dumbass. One of the two. We'll figure it out in about 2 seconds. Can't remember what I did on the other side. The snap ring run on first, but I'm pretty sure the snap ring goes on after this. Let's see. Don't you just love making mistakes on camera? There's the groove right there. So I had it right. Yeah. My nuts. Alright, let's get this good and clean so I can see it. That didn't help. We're gonna give him one more go and then off to Napa I go. Shikaki. I lost the snap ring. This is turning out wonderful. Alright, I'm gonna solve this problem. I'm gonna go get some snap ring pliers and I gotta find the snap ring. Cool. Alright, bye. Alright. Your boy went and got some snap ring pliers. Snap ring's in there. Found the snap ring too. Got stuck in one of the rags. So, got the spindle nuts on, hubs are on, putting on the locking mechanisms, packing it pretty full of grease since I just had to clean it all out. I broke a bolt, so that sucks. But I'll address that issue when the truck is down to a frame. Yeah, I still can't find the screw for that. Alright, plop that on. Disengage. Disengage. But I don't know where the damn set screw went. Bitch. There's two of them. I have no idea where they be. So that's a problem. All right, I'm gonna go try to find those screws so I can get that all in there and clean up some of this mess, and we can get on to putting the brake caliper back on. All right, we got a little life left in the old GoPro. So now it's time to install a caliper, this heavy ass thing. Yeah. There's a brake pad back here. Obviously a brake pad that goes in the caliper, and then we have to put this clip and kind of spring in a bolt to hold it all into place. So let's have some fun. Oops, let's not knock over the camera. Yeah. Fun times. Now we've got to get that into there. Get it started. The other side was definitely a lot easier. So that's supposed to sit like so. And that goes over that like so. But I don't just think I'm going to be able to pop it in there. King of wishful thinking. Let's try this again. I should have recorded the other side. I had zero problems. We're gonna have to fight that one in a little bit, kind of like I did the other side, but the other side went in. There's always one in a crowd. Just gotta get it started, really. putting it in buckets. Charlie, would you look at that? Much easier when you figure out which way it's supposed to go in. See, now I've never done these before, so, you know, I'm kind of new at doing this. Yeah. So we got that in. Now, gotta put this fella back in. Oh, my Allen wrench is over here. Ugh. We can break fluid everywhere. On the other side, I just noticed. That ain't cool. I don't even know if we're gonna have front brakes because I think there's a hole in the front brake line, as I can see some fluids. Not cool, man, not cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to test run this truck. Alright, now, the fun part, I lost the bolt. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, anyway, when I find it, this is gonna screw in up at the top over here. It's the banjo bolt. And that'll complete this awesome brake job. It took me way too long to get done. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go find a bolt. So, caliper, new rotor, pads were good, greased everything, locking hubs are nice. So yeah, hopefully the next step is to spin it down the road somehow, some way or another, and see how the transmission sounds. But other than that, hope you enjoyed. I don't know. Alright, we'll talk to you.